So today we had a big move to the upside, and in this video I'm going to be talking about what happened in the world to make this move to the upside here on the MNQ or NASDAQ futures, along with going over a company here that I will talk about that is up over 35% on the day. So let's get right into it here. So the main thing that happened today was that there were reports surfaced that the U.S. and Iranian negotiators agreed on tentative 60-day memorandum of understanding to extend their ceasefire and reopen further nuclear talks. So essentially, the U.S. and Iran is going to be making a deal. There was reports also saying that Trump wanted to take a few days to think about it and make sure everything was good with the deal. And then also we had oil prices. They were easing market anxieties over recent supply shocks in the Strait of Hormuz. So if they make a deal, the Strait of Hormuz will reopen. And then also the cost of oil is going to be going down. So that's good for inflation, because if the cost of oil goes up, everything that is shipped, which is every single thing that we own, right, or that we buy, is being shipped from a coast to coast into the States. That will rise prices, causing inflation to go up as well. So, and then the second thing was enterprise software stocks, specifically Snowflake, shares of cloud data platform Snowflake surged 36% after beating quarter one profit projections. So we'll go over that chart here, but let's take a quick look at the MNQ here on the technical analysis. So we had a move to the downside, and it was traded to the downside here, and then this big candle here at 9:10 Central Standard Time, I believe, is when those talks or that agreement came to fruition. There was reporting on those, so that's what skyrocketed the market. Had a little bit of a pullback, bounced off of the top of the 15-minute opening range here, and went up to the upside for the rest of the day. On my futures count, I was only up like $110, which was good. I was up 140 at one point, and probably could have been up a lot higher, but I just wanted to lock myself out with $110 profit there. Obviously I could have made way more, but that's not what I think about when it comes to moves like this. I'm like, all right, I was up 140. I came back down actually to negative like $80, and then I got back up to 110. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna lock myself out at 110, and that is an actual live account, and you can lock yourself out by hitting. I was like at 105, and I put my daily target limit at 110. So once I hit 110, it locked me out for the rest of the day. So that is how the NQ traded. Well, let's go to Snowflake here. Snowflake. So after earnings yesterday, they closed at looks like it closed at $175.31, and overnight it reopened back up at 237. So it went from 174 to 237. Let me take a quick look. 234 to one. What was it? 237. 237 minus 174. It's a 60. Is that right? $60, $64. Yeah, 174. Yeah, it was $63 move there. So if you were holding Snowflake at all today, or yesterday, or previously, you are in the money. If you had options, congratulations. Anybody who was long Snowflake, congratulations. I did not have a position in this company, but let's take a quick look at the technicals here on a higher time frame. You see that we've been sort of in an uptrend ever since the bottom here on April 10th, going to the upside here. So Snowflake does have maybe a little bit more room to go. Actually, wait, hold on. So we're going to the upside here. All-time highs for Snowflake is about 280, I believe here. Let's go to the daily to make sure. Nope, it's not. It is 430. Okay, so we do have some ways to go, but around that 280 area would probably be a good resistance spot for Snowflake. We're about $40 away on Snowflake there. So you could still have some a nice move to the upside on Snowflake. The thing that I'm looking for is maybe a little bit of a dip buy, but as you see today, we actually just traded a little bit above. Well, we traded above, Snowflake traded above the 15-minute opening range. Whenever you see these green and red lines here, that means that it's the first 15-minute opening range on my charts. But yeah, we traded above there, broke, came back down, met the halfway of that 15-minute opening range, and then shot back up and came back down a little bit, making a day high of 245. So about $35 from the next resistance point that I'm seeing especially on the daily chart. Let's just take a quick look on the hourly chart here. So 150 or 255 might be a good resistance spot as well, but once we break 255, which we're like 10 points away, we can make a move back up to 280. So that, and then bounce off maybe position would be around that 200 area. If we have a nice pullback down to 200, I might actually make myself a reminder here. So if we hit 205, I might see what market is looking like and see if we go long here on Snowflake at around that $200 level. So that's all I have for this video. I will be uploading pre-market analysis and post-market analysis every single day. So if you like that type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.